Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us for another installment in our control engineering video series, this time with ABB. I'm Gary Cohen, very happy to have you with us. Today, we'll be discussing robot control and ABB's OmniCore product with expert Peter Fixell. From overcoming challenges in product development to understanding how industries are benefiting from modular, future-proof solutions, we'll dive into how robotics are evolving and how advancements in robotics, AI, and machine vision are helping shape the future of automation. But first, let's introduce our expert. Peter Fixell is a global robot controller portfolio manager, covering the complete ABB robot controller offering, including cabinets, electronics, robotware, user interaction, software solutions, and integrated technologies. With 36 years of experience, he's always strived for the system view, including a deep understanding of simulation modeling, physics, electronics, and software to extract the best combination. Peter, thanks so much for joining us today. We're looking forward to talking to you.
Yeah, that was a long title, wasn't it?
We like to give you a full introduction so everybody knows who you are.
Yeah, great. Thanks for having me.
Let's go ahead and dive right in. So when it came to developing a product like OmniCore, which, if I understand, is designed to be a modular and future-proof control architecture, what was the biggest challenge you faced?
I think you need to understand that OmniCore, that is really a $170 million investment we have done in the next generation of robotics. It all comes down to the changes in technology, the changes in the environment. So we wanted to have a platform which gives a full integration of AI, sensors, cloud and edge computing. So driving the advanced and autonomous robotics applications. Now, one of the biggest challenges was to make this a sort of a full scalable solution. And in scalable, meaning that it can operate all our robots, our portfolio. We started like 5 years ago with the first controller called C30, but during the time we have developed the full platform, so now we have it supporting all our robots, all our applications. So I would say it's important to have a seamless solution that is capable of supporting all our customers, all the different applications, whatever comes into mind. Imagine that we have IFR says we are delivering like 500,000 robots, but I can assure you that it's very few that looks the same. All our customers are very intuitive, very advanced, creating their applications and supporting their needs. And also, this is super important. We are targeting sustainability and a secure environment as well. So not what you would consider to be the traditional approach to automation. When we started this initiative, sustainability, I can assure you it was very low, way down on the priority list. But if you ask anyone today, they will typically say sustainability is one of the top 3 topics on their agenda. So we are very happy to have a solution which is sustainable. And the second one is security. Also there, I mean, look at the PC environment, home PC, you have virus protection, but the industry was kind of late. You didn't think that it would present a threat. So we have really made an effort to design the OmniCore platform to be a secure solution, protecting our customers, making sure that that is not an entry point for even those people that would like to harm you. So really supporting the future, being AI enabled, and also digitalization, you need to be connected. So everything is shaping OmniCore as we know it.
You mentioned that this product was designed with a number of applications in mind. What applications or maybe industries would benefit the most from a product like OmniCore, and why?
I would say anyone. From my point of view, when I'm supporting all my colleagues within ABB and also our customers, they have all the imaginable applications from material handling to vision system, machine tending, welding. You have them in different contexts like collaborative context or typical industrial context. So really supporting any one of those with the needs they have. But also, we were targeting productivity. And if I give you an example within automotive, so they are always looking for productivity, and one of their bottleneck applications would be press tending. And it's super important with these high value applications that they have good throughput. So we have been able to increase the productivity for press tending with 25%, meaning we can produce 900 parts an hour. Really, that is a combination in between the OmniCore controller and the manipulator side, of course. The second thing I'm thinking of is our world famous motion control. The world famous motion control means that we can be accurate within 0.6 millimeters up to speeds of 1600 millimeters a second. Really gives you an opportunity to be very precise in all the different applications like arc welding, mobile phone assembly, gluing, and laser cutting applications. So overall, what we are doing, we give 25% faster production rate, and we also give, from a sustainability point of view, we reduce the energy consumption with up to 20%. So that is encapsulates what we are capable of within the OmniCore platform.
Impressive. Modern robotics are not only able to do more, but they can move better than they ever have. How has this changed the approach to designing robots, and what do you see for the future?
Well, for the future, I definitely see a trend. I think that if you understand what is coming on the OmniCore and the cobot side, the collaborative robots are addressing a new type of user. And if you project that kind of view also into traditional robotics, they are definitely looking into easier to install, easier to program, easier to operate, and still keeping the productivity and performance at a high level. That is definitely one thing. The other thing is to be super scalable. If I, from a controller perspective, would support very small robots or very large robots. Now, that is a design change in the drivetrain that I need to include. But also, of course, on the application side, we are looking into how do you manage the motion, the sensors that we would like to integrate? How do you, from my side, make sure that we have one system that is fully scalable to any need you have? So that is the challenge I have. So we have like 1,000 different options and alternatives from a hardware and software feature point of view. And that makes it possible for customers to really tailor their solution. And some of those we thought were, since we have some domain competence also on the application side, we have made them pre-engineered into the configurations as well. So if customers want to have an out-of-the-box solution for arc welding, we can give it to them.
How does AI, machine learning, and machine vision help, and how have they advanced in the last few years, particularly with the rise of AI and the public consciousness lately?
Yeah, AI is really, it's an interesting topic. I think, as you say, in the public consciousness, it's really boiling, and it's giving the opportunity for different kind of applications and assist people whenever needed. From an industrial point of view, it's enhancing what we can do from gripping, picking, placing, giving the ability to map and navigate in tough dynamic environments. So I think the key word here is dynamic. Whenever something is changing and you cannot foresee how it will be solved, the task you have at hand, then AI will help you to maneuver that landscape. And from novel robotics and cobots and beyond, so AI is giving the, so call it unprecedented level of speed, accuracy, and payload carrying availability, and also enable the robotics installation to sort of support flexible factories, flexible warehouses, logistics centers, and laboratories. And I would say it's kind of, you can see different as application areas like healthcare, life science, retail, and coming back to those dynamic environments. that's really where we see a difference, where we could be helping our customers to tailor solutions that would take care of those ones. And also, I think the people are asking also more for one-off products, tailored products. It's one single size batches or small batch production compared to what we saw like 15, 20 years ago when you produced millions and everyone looked the same. So it's really giving you ability and opportunity to be more agile and flexible. That is what I see from AI.
Let's wrap this up by asking, what feedback have you guys received thus far on this product? And also, what are your customers hoping to see next from you?
The first feedback is really great. And it's especially on the flexibility on the size of the cabinet. This comes very physical. So if you have a really small robot, it doesn't make sense to have a cabinet that is 2 times the size. So that kind of scalability really is highly appreciated. But also that we make it possible for businesses to be more efficient and helping them to achieve their sustainability goals. This is really one of the first discussions I have with every customer. How can you help me to be sustainable? It's not only about the product being sustainable from us. It's a lot of brands and companies that is branding their company and their products to be sustainable. And of course, that is, you would understand why that happens. But that also means that their production needs to be sustainable. It goes through all their value chain, and this is where we are helping our customers to be really good. We are, of course, working on next level. You know that development is always ongoing. So there's a queue behind my back. I can't tell you what it is, but it will happen for sure. But tying back to the global trends we have, and the global trends being uncertainty of availability of resources. You have labor shortages that is coming up. You also have more demands, as I said, as personalized items. We talked about easier to use, easier to integrate. Definitely, you would like to have a system that is monitoring the production and your operation. So I'm thinking of these are the areas where we will continue to move to support our customers to have an easy life, support them to be profitable and prosperous. When we talked mainly about the AI thing, definitely we are looking into the dynamic environments. We launched a product where we call it item picking, but it's really about you don't know what's in front of you. The robot and the camera will figure out what it is and handle it. So that limits the uncertainty of whether the customer can solve their problems. So moreover, we want to make the robots easy to use, the access level to be lowered, and support all our customers in doing what they do best, producing. So the obstacle shouldn't be the installation and commissioning of the robot. It would be out of the box, just operational in as short time as possible. So I think that's summarize it. I could talk for hours, but I think then we need to have a new session. But it wraps up the key essence of where we need to go.
Perfect. Thank you, Peter. That was all great information. Thanks so much for joining us today to share your time and expertise.
Thank you very much for having me, Gary.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel, Control Eng TV, which has additional interviews with thought leaders and experts from around the world. You can also find a link to our Control Engineering website for additional content. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.